Hey everybody, it's Darren Scott Monroe. Hey Casey, we got haters? Get out, we can't have haters. I mean, after all, Jesus, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King didn't have haters, right? Uh, okay. All right. Never mind. Point is that I know you're reading through this thread and you're trying to figure out what the fuck am I going to do? What am I going to do? I want to buy something that helps me, but are these guys really scammer crook guys? And wow, I've had this critical, seen two critical posts in this thread, and I'm thinking about it, and there are other people who have thanked them for that critical post who really don't matter, but they're really thanking them, and they really seem like somebody important. I want you to delve into, just as quickly as you delve into me, and you delve into Casey Case, and kind of vibe out and see what's going on with us. I want you to delve into some of those people who are posting too. If you notice that they really don't have identities, some of them have websites where they says, not about me, but about us. And about us is not anything about them. It's okay. I mean, the whole thing is you're trying to get something solved. You're trying to make some money online quickly. Now, Casey has talked about it. He says he's made some money online quickly. I got some amazing stories to tell you about money online quickly. And usually it was after something I completely screwed up. So Fast Cash Crisis is really an experience-based program, whether you like it or not. Some like it, some don't. There are those who get it, those who don't. Work with the ones that do. The point here is that you need some solutions, and you do have a money-back guarantee. But here's the thing I want you to understand deep from in my heart. I want you the person who's considering buying this, go for it. You go for it and take action on it, because you will get a real response from good old Darren Monroe and from good old Casey. We're real people. We give a damn, and we matter. No matter what anybody says on this thread, it doesn't matter what they say. Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. We really do matter, and we do give a damn. The one thing that you have to hold yourself responsible for is taking action. If you don't believe it or like it, whatever. It's funny. People say that they laugh at me on the internet. They laugh at me all the time. I laugh at me. My wife laughs at. We all have a good time laughing at me. Okay, haha. But you know what? There's some people laughing to the bank on that. And I got it right on still on my WSO that's closed. Fast Cash Crisis isn't available, but it's closed, and that page is still there. If you look it up, you'll see 2 video reviews. One lady had got shut down by PayPal, didn't have a cent, and she was trying to figure out if she was going to pay bills, and she's a fellow warrior here, and she pulled off over $1,000 doing Fast Cash Crisis and taking action. There's another lady whose daughter over in UK didn't have a summer job. She was trying to figure out if she was going to earn some money. She pulled off so much money off of Fiverr that she had to close her or suspend her accepting new business. But that isn't the only person. I've been getting emails from around the world from people who've made so much as $20 to $200 to into the thousands. And here's the thing, and I don't put a price on things, because the way I feel like I make the person who made $20 feel like they won $2,000, because I think it's great. I think that if you can make just a little bit of money, just a little bit of money in the door, you can get it in the door. All you got to do is amplify and multiply. That means that turn that 20 into 40 and repeat that process each day, as many days as you can. And it is possible without spending money. Let's talk about that for a moment, because even in my Fast Cash Crisis, I talked about you spending some money, because I think that heightens your chances to get a better edge. But without spending money, it's free to sign up to affiliate programs. Even if you use, for instance, Facebook, it's still free. If you have relationships already, it's free. Okay, but at the same time, here's the thing you got to understand. Whether you're spending money or you're not spending money, it's not a question of what money you spend, it's how much money you make to come back. See, what you're doing is you're not doing an expense, you're doing an investment. And when you do that investment and get it back, well, there are people who've gotten Fast Cash Crisis back over and over and over and over again. And when I looked at Casey's guide, I said, there's no way I could, like I said in my review here, there's no way I could have done that, because he listed a bunch of options that normally I wouldn't take, some of which I wouldn't take, but some of which I absolutely did. And I made, a lot of money from it, earned a lot of money from it. So take it from somebody who has 2 5-figure a month businesses that is totally worth your time if you take action. If you just think this is a shiny thing that you just put your arms together like the old I Dream of Genie and go and just automatically have money, then you're right. You don't need this. You don't need this. Go chase the next shiny thing. But if you're looking for real answers from real people, me and Casey are real people. I think he's a darn dirty marketer, that Casey. No, seriously, if you're looking for real people, go ahead and go for this, guys. I mean, there's always going to be people who criticize, who don't like, who are angry, who are upset. You can't do anything about that. It's just, and honestly, here's the final note on that. Listen to what your senses say. Are you listening to the haters? Are you listening to us? Are you listening to the haters? Are you listening to us? Now, here's the thing. It's really interesting. It's easy to call somebody a hater, so I'll be very careful with that. But at the same time, let's talk about the whole thing, hater and hating. Have you noticed that the people who didn't like this are really not people who are really doing anything online? And here's the reality to that. The people who are doing things online, they are out there making it happen instead of criticizing this. Someone asked me years ago, are you making money from being a critic? And I thought about that. I said, you know what? Because it's funny that somebody would call me out. It's actually really funny, especially the guy who gets quoted by the salty droid. But so people calling me out is like, wow, okay, you don't know who you're talking to. But, here's the thing. It's one thing to criticize the problem. We need critics. The people on here who do this thread, we need them because they are part of the internet that makes it real. But then there are people who criticize, people who provide solutions, and then people who become the solutions. You understand what I'm saying? Become the solutions. I'd say almost a year ago, guys, I did a thread on a infamous product. If you look up through my thread post counts and everything, I did an infamous post that had like 10,000 views, and it was a non-affiliate review of a product. And I got a lot of hate mail over it, a lot of criticism, and even got quoted by some very infamous people. It was really interesting. But here's the thing that happened under that natural progression. I said, okay, what leaves that void is people who are looking still for solutions. This is a solution for you guys. Go for it. I just wanted to just talk to you and for a minute, just get it. There's some people, yeah, they'll consider me a joke or a laugh or whatever. That's okay. That's okay. I think that I'll leave that in your hands. Am I full of shit as Casey full of it? Make your judgment call, and I'll leave it on you. And here's the last thing I'll leave you with finally, is that, hey, if your senses say that you shouldn't trust me or you shouldn't trust Casey, go with your senses. All right. That's not reverse psychology, NLP type stuff. It's just real, go with your senses on that. Okay. But don't just go by each and every thread. Go by the quality of that comment and the quality of that criticism. Okay. There's some people who will nitpick left and right for the rest of their lives, and they really don't add anything to it. It's great to have criticism, but it's not great to always listen to it 100%. Go by your own vibes. I'm Darren Scott Monroe. Thank you so much for watching, okay? And Casey Case, if you got anybody to blame, it's all Casey, that dirty internet marketer, that dirty, but not that Darren Scott Monroe. He's brilliant. Hopefully everybody's laughing at that on the internet, having lots of fun, eh? Thanks for listening, guys. You take it easy and make your choice. It's totally worth it. I know people whose lives have been changed and helped because of it. It's like that saying by Ralph Waldo Emerson, knowing that one soul is breathed easier because you live. Well, I'll say that there's some people who've had an easier life and background because of me, and honestly, because of things like good people like Casey. All right. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.